Hello and welcome back to Animal Crossing. Today we've got some farm stuff to work on, and also our first villager is going to leave the island. I know I shouldn't sound so excited when I say that, but I cannot wait for Lionel to leave. It's nothing against him in particular. I just didn't really ever want him on my island, and I'm really excited to hunt and find somebody from our dreamy list. And before we get started, I've got kind of a fun announcement to share with you. You may have seen this in my video yesterday or on my Instagram, but I finally released merch. We have this tote bag, there's a matching book sleeve, we have a crew neck and a t-shirt. You can find all of it on lilsimsie.shop, and I'll link that down below. We've been working on that for a really long time, and I'm just really excited to finally share it with you because I think it's so cute, and I'm like genuinely really proud of it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get straight into the game. I'm still on the same day that we were on in the last episode because I realized I didn't check any of the shops or do like any of my daily tasks. And I also realized that we never actually saw the inside of Stella's house. So I wanted to come in and visit her too. We saw her wallpaper and we saw her in boxes, but I haven't seen her furniture yet. I think it's really cute. She's got a good vibe to her space, and she's into crafts and sewing. So I already like her even more. But like, I didn't even get my DIY or check Able Sisters in the last video. So I'm gonna do that quick and then we'll go to tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to Sable. Oh, wait. She said, you're Kayla. I don't think I've ever heard you call a customer by name before, sis. Hush, Mabel, you know this is hard for me. I'm Sable. I figured it was time we were introduced properly. You can go back to shopping now. She spoke to me by name. She's starting to love me. Okay, I really want to have a cute winter hat. That is my dream. Faux fur skirt, rain pants, mummy outfit. Okay, in hindsight, we probably didn't need to check the shop. I think we would have been fine if we had never come in here. Oh, Charlize is teaching me how to laugh. Well, that's nice. That's actually a really useful one to have. Okay, Phil is cooking in his creepy house. What are you making? Oh, an orange tart. You know, he consistently surprises me because he keeps giving me nice things. I'll take it. I'm actually curious to see if Bones is home too, because I want to see the inside of his house. Of course, he's not in there, so I guess I won't be looking. And a modern wood wall. What does that look like? Oh no, I really like both of those. This is a good day. I'm glad we stayed on this day to check. You know what else? I'm gonna drop all these things quickly. I'll come back for them, but I kind of want to go to a captain island. I mean, we only just unlocked them. I've only been to one so far, so it could be kind of fun for us to go and visit again. And I've got plenty of Nook miles. So I'm ready to go. Interesting. There's roses on this island and a bunch of sugarcane. Imagine if it was wheat after all the effort we put into trying to find wheat. This might be a recipe then, like a sugar-related food recipe. Salad. Okay, maybe not. It's just salad. Well, you probably don't need wheat for that. Oh, it's cute. Tomato, carrot, potato, and orange pumpkins. Okay, well, I'm actually gonna pick all of this sugarcane so that we can sell it, and then I'll probably just go back to the house. I don't really need most of these things. It was more just out of curiosity because I was so interested to see what we would get. I want to be able to show you one of the rare ones, but obviously I have no control over that. It's just luck. I'm trying to get all the fruit too, because if I'm gonna move the orchard, we're gonna need a lot of fruit so we can pick up the trees. Okay, well, I'm just gonna close the game because we're gonna time travel. Oh my God. I never went to see Red. I can't believe it. Red was there in the last video on our island, and I never went to look at him. You were probably screaming in the comments. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't posted that video yet. So I haven't seen the comment, but you were probably like, Kayla, how did you forget? I can't believe I did that. I honestly can't believe that I messed it up that bad. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There's just so much going on. It's very overwhelming. Oh my God. Wait, you guys, this artwork is always genuine. This is one of the ones that I'm missing on my other Switch. I have almost the entire museum complete except for a couple of artworks, and this is one of them. It's also always genuine. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna open my island so my other Switch can come here. This nice painting is also always genuine, but I don't have enough money. I only have 3,800 bells. I don't need any of those things. Okay, well, quick detour. I guess I'll go open my gates so my other self can come visit us. I think other me might also have some more gifts. I might have a couple more DIYs, but I can't really remember. So please hold. This is gonna be good. I always feel absolutely ridiculous doing this, playing like double Animal Crossing. Okay, I have 6 DIYs, a rug, and also a purse for us. Okay, here I come. I'm on my way. Okay, let me just drop all these DIYs for us so that we can learn them. I also have this elegant blue rug and a clasp purse, and so I don't have to go to the bank. Here's 10,000 bells too. I don't really feel bad giving myself a little bit of money. It's like not really that big of a deal. Okay, let's both come this way and go and see Red again. I really should have done this off camera. This would have been a good like in between videos sort of thing to do, but I forgot. So now we're here together and we're just doing it twice. Let's buy this painting. You got a deal, Red. The artwork is the #1 thing holding me up in my museum. Genuinely, my other self has everything for the museum except for a little bit of art, and I've been playing on it for 5 years because I've had it since 2020. More than 5 years, almost 6 at this point. Oh, okay, here's the haul. A sleigh, a woven vines hat, a mum cushion, a chic windflower wreath, and also a mixed fruits crepe. Not bad. Let's kick me out. I also managed to get a painting from Red on my other self's island. Yesterday, Baby Island went to Big Simsie's island, bought a thing from Red. Today, Big Simsie came to Baby Island, bought a thing from Red. So we're all benefiting from this, but we'll have more in the mail in a second. Oh my God, I just clicked through Isabel's whole thing and I didn't even read what she said. We might have a campsite visitor. Oh, we do have a campsite visitor. Okay, I doubt I'll take him, but I'm really curious just to find out who's in there. Oh no. It's Peggy. Everybody says that I look like Peggy, or more maybe like Peggy looks like me. She kind of does. I don't take offense to it. I can see it, but I don't think I want her on my island. I don't think I'm gonna ask her to move in. I am gonna go say goodbye to Lionel real quick. We really didn't have him for very long. He was one of the more recent additions, so I don't have like a, oh no, wait a minute. I'm gonna check my mail and then I'll say bye to Lionel. I just wanna make sure we get the stuff. I did order some things. So that's from Red. This is also from Red. Nana sent us a gift. Happy Home Academy sent us a gift. And then we have the wheat fields that I ordered from Nook Shopping. Oh my God, Happy Home Academy mailed me this bathtub. That's the bathtub I bought yesterday. In the last video, I bought it from Nook's Cranny. Why do these things always happen to us? It's like so typical. We also got given a bidet. I think this is the gift from Nana. So we're getting like a full bathroom set here. Okay, let me go give these things to the museum real quick and then we'll go say goodbye to Lionel. The first time I had a villager leave my island, like the actual first time back in 2020, it was Rocket, who was one of my 2 starter villagers. Just in case you haven't seen her before, this is what Rocket looks like. I don't really have a strong attachment to Rocket, never did. I guess I have like a soft spot for her because she was one of my first ever villagers, like actually ever, but I really didn't like her when she was on my island. I didn't like think that I wanted to keep her or anything. I was like tearing up when she left because I felt that guilty and that sad about it. I do not feel that way about Lionel. There will be no tears shed. Oh, I found Brewster. I failed to tell you that, Blathers. What did he have to say? Oh, he said, I get it. I must make arrangements for his arrival straight away. To that end, I'm afraid they'll need to close the museum to all visitors tomorrow for construction. And then the day after, there'll be a cafe. So we're gonna have a little cafe. It'll be right here through like a door right here. And Brewster's gonna have a whole coffee shop in there. Okay, here are some paintings for you. Oh, we can also see what the new house looks like. Okay, this is the moved version. Of course, the ground is gonna start getting snowy, which is gonna be really inconvenient, but we moved this house in the last video. We're starting to work on the neighborhood a little bit more, so I've got some things laid out. Oh no. For some reason I thought he would be in boxes today. No, we have an empty plot today. Oh, so we won't say goodbye to Lionel. How did that happen? Is it because I went backwards? Did I mess it up somehow, or am I just stupid? Oh my God, well, I'm glad I didn't time travel. Could you imagine if we like accidentally autofilled the plot? That would have been really bad. Then I would have cried. Then I would have been upset. Okay, well, I'm sorry to all the Lionel stands out there. You'll never see him again. He's gone. I feel really guilty. Now I feel sad. I really didn't mean for that to happen. Oh boy. Okay, well, I don't really know how to move on from this. I don't know how to be like, well, anyway, let's just keep playing. But we kind of have to, so well, anyway, let's just keep playing. I was thinking about putting some farmland down here in this space. So I guess I'll start by picking up some peaches so we can move trees if we need to. Oh, and you know what else? I'm gonna try and move all of these Nook Miles tickets to the beach so that they're out of our way. We should have done that in the first place, but I wasn't really thinking. I will need these on Monday because we're gonna be hunting on Monday to fill Lionel's plot. So if you're gonna be around on Monday afternoon on Twitch, I'm gonna hunt to fill that blank space. I guess since we have an open space right now, we could go to a mystery island and just see. We definitely won't hunt a bunch in this video, but we might as well visit one island. Okay, I moved them all and I saved one ticket in my inventory. I'm gonna go and check. I'm just gonna go see who's on the first one. Okay, use Nook Miles ticket. What if it's Dina? Could you imagine? We go to one island and one island only and it's Dina. That would be a whole thing. I'd have to like try and kick somebody else out because I promised I was gonna hunt on stream. Like it would be kind of a problem for me logistically for my content, but it would be really funny. Ooh, it's also a bamboo island. I don't know if we've been to one of these. Oh, okay, that's not Dina. It's Fang. Fang is pretty popular. People like Fang a lot. I don't. I don't really want Fang on my island, but I understand why some people do. I'm not a huge fan of the wolves either. This better be good. Crest door plate. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely won't use that. I'm not gonna put that anywhere on my island, but that's nice. Thank you. Okay. Well, if you would like to see more of this, come to my stream on Monday. I'll also post that video on YouTube afterward. I'll like put the whole stream on YouTube and I'll put it in the playlist for this series as well, so it's easy to find. Okay, well, back to work. So what I wanted to do was try to figure out a plan to put our farmland down here. I want it to be really easily accessible, but then I'm also wondering if I should do our orchard down here instead, because then we have kind of like a fun forest right here. I don't know what's best. I guess we had originally talked about doing the orchard up in this area, so we should stick to the farmland down here. Let's not change the plan today. Now is not the time for massive plan changes. Let's stick to this. Oh, I also need to pick up my fences. I dropped them over here. I need all of these things as well. We've been getting kind of lucky with the balloons lately. Maybe it'll have a DIY. No, but it had 5,000 bells, which is fine by me as well. You won't catch me complaining about that. Okay, let's just start. I know I'm gonna want a little bit of a fence around the outside of some of these, and I'm not really sure how big I want them to be. That one is 3 tiles wide, but I think that's okay. And this is what I've usually done in the past. I basically take it and I alternate the dirt colors, because this way you can put them right next to each other and have a gap in between. There are 6 total, but what I've done in the past is have a separate section for my pumpkins, and then I have all the pumpkin colors to the best of my ability in like its own little pumpkin patch thing. So we need to have like maybe 5 of these big sections and then a few smaller ones for the pumpkins. You know, I was planning on putting some paths in between these and I didn't really leave myself, oh my god, look at how many spaces we have. I didn't really leave myself a lot of room for that. I wonder if we put some wide wooden planks in between them. In my other island, I have like really skinny, like 1 tile wide wooden planks. Oh, look at this one. This one kind of has a similar vibe, but it's smaller. Okay, let's try and grab this real quick. I'll also put this on our spreadsheet so you can access it. I hope it's still uploaded. Sometimes you come across, yeah, they are still here. I was gonna say, sometimes you come across custom designs that are no longer there because the person maybe made them in like 2020 and they just aren't on Animal Crossing anymore. Oh, maybe I should have used the darker one. That might match our stuff better. Oh yeah, that's a closer color to the other one. I won't really use them together, like right next to each other, but it still fits the vibe of the whole island a little more. Let's try that. Do I have any flowers on me? No. Eventually I'll put flowers right here, but apparently not yet. Unless, maybe we put a tree right there. That might be a cute way for us to end this section. I don't have any trees. Well, it's really nice of Charlize to help me out by sitting exactly where I need to be. We've got Charlize and Flick as our assistants today. Oh no, that's fine like that. I really actually like that. I don't think that the fence needs to go everywhere. Like, I think it's okay if there's some spaces that are open with no fencing. Like, it honestly looks kind of cute to me when it's like that. Honestly, it actually looks kind of cute to me when it's like that. Maybe we do it right there and then we put a little hay bale thing right here. Let's go try and do some crafting. I'm gonna go back up to our house and see if we can craft anything, because I want to make some signposts. I want a hay bale, maybe even 2 hay bales. I like that like pumpkin hay bale item that we have as well. Unfortunately for us, I need some more custom designs again. I picked some out that have like all the fruits and vegetables on them, so we can kind of get like a carrot sign and a potato sign for each of the vegetable patches. These things are all also on that spreadsheet if you wanted to use them. This creator's code is also on the spreadsheet, but you can screenshot it from right here if you wanted to use it. I didn't know that they also had these ones that just say farm. But I think I might get that too, because that's so cute. I also want the farmer's market and the orchard ones. Maybe I'll even get the garden one. I don't know. This is so dangerous. Some of these I don't really need. Like the turnip one, I probably don't need to have. But what if I want to make a turnip patch? So don't mind me. I'm just going to save all of the ones that I want, all of the crops, all of the fruits, and maybe like 1 mushroom. And then I'll come back in a second. I'm finally done. I even got a corn one, and there's no corn in Animal Crossing. But we might want to have a decorative sign. You never know. I shouldn't make this, but I'm going to make it. It's just a bucket. That is not what I came here to do. Let me make a bucket. Do I not have the DIY for the little wooden sign. Did I just get all that stuff together and I don't even have the DIY for it? I'm picturing like the little wooden sign that you can customize. This thing, the plain wooden shop sign. Oh my God. I'm so accustomed to having that on my other Switch that it didn't even cross my mind that I wouldn't have it here yet. Okay, so maybe for the next video, I will have my other self craft us some of those and I'll bring it with me. Oh, what about a brick well? I also got this silo DIY, but I don't think I want to put that in this part of the island. I guess I'll make some more of these signposts. I can't believe I just got all those custom designs and we can't use them. I also know that Goose isn't crafting right now. Apparently you can get it sometimes when the jocks craft, they might be crafting one of those. So it is possible that Goose might make it and we could try to learn it from him, but we just have to wait. We just have to sit here and wait until Goose decides to craft it for us. Also, they're mowing now. This is terrible timing. Everything has gone downhill. First I messed it up and I didn't say bye to Lionel. I don't have the DIY I want. This is like the #1 DIY I want to use. All I have is this hay bale. It is cute, unfortunately. So I'm not mad. At least we've got that. I have a hay bale and a bucket. Okay, let's start planting the wheat. I think I'll probably put the sign in the bottom corner. Like maybe the sign could go like right here in this bottom left corner. I don't have a sign, but I do have a placeholder sign. I have this angled signpost. We can use that for now just to visualize where the cute wooden shop sign would be when I'm putting my crops down. Thank God we had exactly the right amount of wheat. I would have honestly probably started crying if we didn't have enough wheat. Not to sound like so dramatic, but I probably wouldn't have taken that well. Okay, I'm gonna get another tree right here. I think it'll let me put one, right? Also, the island is looking really cute at sunset right now with like the glow, it's golden hour. Okay, I put a little bush right there to fill in some space. I'm putting a hardwood tree right here next to our crops. I can imagine myself getting really annoyed when I can't cross the river from right here anymore and I have to go up and use the bridge. So maybe I'll leave a flower down there or something because I've been using my little jumpy pole to get across a lot recently. We haven't really used any lilies yet. Maybe I'll use this white lily. That's yellow. I meant maybe I'll use this yellow lily. Sorry. We're gonna have to move all these flowers out of the way anyway soon, so. Oh my gosh, Stella, she just watered them. That was really cute that she did that. Okay, yellow lily plant. That's not where I wanted it to go. Imagine if eventually we had like a bench or something. You know what else I don't have is a single bench DIY. I don't have like the iron garden bench. I broke my shovel, but I don't have any benches. I don't have like the wooden bench. I have a log couch thing that kind of looks like a bench, but isn't one. But otherwise, no bench. Okay, that actually looks really cute so far. Let me take this away. Maybe I'll put the angled signpost like over here. It could be symbolic of the farm. Oh, I don't even have a shovel. I'm not gonna buy any furniture from the shop today because I'm trying to maintain my focus and I don't need any of these things. We need to lock in. I can't just keep buying like random toy car tracks and stuff. Oh, you know what else? Sorry, I just said I was gonna lock in and then here I'm doing this. I have that like destination signpost. This thing could be kind of cute for us to put, oh no. I wish I could put it like right there, but I guess it's too close to the thingy. That's a barrel. Oh, that's good. Let me see if I can push this at all. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, good. See, that's cool as the entrance to the island. I'll just rotate it so you can see a little bit better, but it's kind of like a map of the directions you can go. Eventually, I want to have a bike and stuff out here too, but not yet. We can't do any of those things yet. Okay, let's see if I can put a tree right here, because this would be really nice if so. Beautiful. Okay, do you think that there should be more fence? I kind of feel like it should just be open. Okay, I'm gonna do some more of these little guys, but I actually kind of want to stagger them a little bit. I guess I just don't really want everything to look super uniform and even. I feel like it'll be cuter if it's a little bit more natural. Maybe I'll put a little stone thing. One stepping stone right there. So that implies that you can go across that way. Here's the other hay bed if we wanted to put it there. I mean, it's a lot of stuff really close together, but I think it's cute like that. Here, I put a little tea olive bush right there and maybe a flower right here. I honestly have no clue if that's too big or not. It looks a lot smaller just in general, I think, when it's sideways, but it's the same. This is 1, 2, 3. So I wonder if the pumpkin patch of my dreams will fit over here or if it'll be too tight, because I think that we're cutting it a little bit close up to the edge of this area. I also really wanted to have a pond. I don't know how there's gonna be a pond over here with everything else I'm trying to fit in. There was a pond on our original map. Bingo wheel. Oh my God, it's literally bingo. That's hilarious. We always play villager hunting bingo when we do our hunts on stream. So that's kind of a funny thought that we would get like an actual actual bingo wheel. Okay, well, hear me out. This is like the orange and green pumpkins. They can be right there. Maybe I'll put a little stepping stone in between them so it's obvious where you can go to get there. I really hope I can put a tree right here. I really, really, really want to have a tree right there. Okay, annoyingly, I think the tree has to go like right here, which means you cannot access it the way that I wanted you to. Maybe we just have one big pumpkin patch with all the colors over this way. Cause here I'm trying to get like all these separate ones and it's kind of starting to stress me out. So maybe we could have a separate pumpkin patch somewhere else with like all the colors separate. So we could have like a, you know, green, yellow, orange, whatever separate pumpkin patch on a different part of the island. And this one can just have all the pumpkins. Cause this way we have 6 total. 3 there, 3 here. Well, we can maybe have all the pumpkins over here too. We'll just have a very large number of pumpkins on this farm because they could be really small. We could have a small pumpkin patch of all the colors separate and we can get the big pumpkin patch like in the middle here so it's not right up next to each other. Okay, so this will be the entrance to the farm. We'll have them go in right from the front right here. I think we could probably just have the fence go kind of around like that. Maybe we get another tree. I don't know where to steal the tree from. I don't know where to steal it from. I'm like running out of trees to steal. We have to start planting new trees soon. But I'm kind of trying to prioritize moving trees from the other parts of the island because I know they're gonna be in the way eventually. So before I plant new ones and have like a surplus, I'd rather use up what we've got. Okay, so imagine like another hay bale over here, maybe next to this fence thing, right this way. We kind of shove it into the corner. Hey, Goose. I don't really want a reaction. I want a shop sign. Oh, you got a gift for Sasha. Could you take care of that today? Oh my god. I'll find Sasha for you. Don't worry. I don't know how people do this to make the paths look natural. It's like really hard for me to try and figure out. I think once there's trees around it, it'll look a little bit nicer. Right now it's just kind of plain. Well, you know what else there could be over here? A cliff. Because you know I love to put cliffs in random places. I do think that could be kind of cute. I think it looks good from in here to have some separation. It's just gonna be a weirdly small cliff. Kind of got myself trapped in a little corner here. I'm gonna see if I can find another flower for us to use. I haven't put any of these white lilies anywhere. No, ew, 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 not the red one. I'm telling you right now, there won't be a single red flower on this entire island. Okay, you can barely see it, but I put the lily right there. Let's go back around. Okay, I made the cliff look something like that. You can still get around the back of this really easily and you can still see the bridge. But now when you're in the farm, we have this like kind of cute cliff to look at. Let me go see if I can find Sasha and bring him that gift before I forget. Because if I don't do it right now, I will forget and then I'm gonna feel really bad. So let's see if Sasha is around anywhere. In fact, Sasha is inside. Oh, and he's cooking. I should have waited to unlock cooking. Because if I had waited, we would have got more DIYs, but now I keep getting recipes and DIYs. And I don't really want all these recipes. I want like a plain wooden shop sign. I do like the idea of an orange pound cake though. Delivery. I wonder what it is. I'm kind of scared. What if it's ugly? A rose print jacket. Put it on. I'm kind of curious what it looks like. I can't even see it. I can't tell if you look good. Wait, it actually is kind of good on him. It's like his exact color scheme with the rose colors. Here's my sweatshirt. That's cute. That's kind of what I'm wearing right now. Oh, that's weird. It's like the exact same color. I'll keep it. Okay, next plan. I'm gonna go to Harv's island because I'm just gonna see if he's selling any crops. I mean, I know that they will be selling crops from Leaf, but I'm gonna buy the crops from Leaf instead of having to move the crops that I already have. Because I will move the ones we have eventually, but it would be nice if we could have more instead of only moving them. It also would be a ton of work to dig up every single crop. So I would also be open to just, you know, slowly trying to buy more for this part of the farm. There's so much to do. Like, it's so overwhelming because all of these need unlocked. I haven't even talked to Harriet in the middle of it yet. Oh yeah, he still has wheats and tomatoes today. That's fine. I'm gonna buy a few more tomatoes. Okay, I have 30 of them now, which is way more than I need, but that's fine because we can put more of them around the rest of the island eventually. It's better to have more than not enough because they can be kind of hard to get your hands on. I think I'm gonna withdraw. Oh, this is gonna hurt me. I'm gonna take out like 200,000 bells. Oh, they have a few thousand bells. People actually donated. Here, I'm gonna give you as much as possible. This is to have Red get a stall here. I'm gonna donate. Can you do more than one of them at once? Because I'll pay for the next one. I might get kicks. Okay, no. I won't get kicks. I was just kidding when I said that. I didn't mean it. Oh boy. We're gonna need to do turnips again next week. I can't do it right now though because I can't time travel or anything because I'm stuck with an empty plot. I'm really scared of autofilling it by accident, so I need to be like really careful because it's currently Tuesday and I can't hunt until next Monday. My plan was to build a farmer's market in this area. I'm kind of running out of space for all that. I mean, the cliff thing doesn't help, does it? I probably didn't have to put the cliff, but oh well. That was my original vision. I think I'm most excited about this part of the island. I feel kind of stressed about the other parts of the island, but this one I'm excited about. That's a good thing. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Eventually, there'll be a wooden shop sign right there. Okay, tomatoes planted, wheat planted. Eventually there'll be pumpkins here. We can get like sugar cane, potatoes, carrots, and then we'll have a couple of each color pumpkin to put right here eventually too. And then maybe I will leave this side no pond, even though the original plan called for one, because then we can have the farmer's market be like a bunch of stalls on this half and then some more stalls on this half. That's just gonna be decorative. I'll basically just put like a decorative stall down. I can show you kind of what I mean. Tell me I have, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, tell me I have that DIY. We'd use some of these, but customize them to have like different color fabric and different color awnings. And then we might have one that's a smoothie stand and put some smoothies we've cooked. We could have one that's like a bread stand and put bread that we've cooked. We could have a bookshop one. We could have a houseplant one. You know, we'll just put a few little things around. And I like how then we sort of have a little downtown right here because we've got the shops, the real shops here, and then our fake shops on the other side. And then the farmer's market is also close by to the actual literal farm. So that'll be nice. I think that's all gonna work out. I might use this little barrel right here because I have space for it right now. Maybe I'll put a bush. I know that you can fit a bush right there. I think you're lying when you said you couldn't. No space to plant things. Liar. See? I knew it was lying. Okay, we can do that because then we have something different. And there's some separation from the entrance too, thankfully. So that's good. We can get more buckets and, oh my God, Goose, you've made my day. You don't understand. No, get back. Oh, I was too slow with the picture. He had to take a rest. He was in the middle of his workout and he had to pause for a second to take a rest. Okay, I'm sorry, Goose working out in our new little farm. Sunset, it's amazing. Do I have enough inventory space? I do. Okay, I'm gonna go try to dig up the rest of the crops. Weirdly, there are 17 crops per each of those spaces. And then I said I was gonna put the pumpkins there. So I guess I'll go dig up 17 of the pumpkins that we have already. Oh, I'm gonna bring this with me. I forgot about that thing. I even mentioned it in the video. Okay, well where these crops are is kind of where the orchard is gonna move. I need to have a path too. So I might have to scoot the top cliff back a little bit. But right now it's like directly below me and I wanna put it up here instead. I have no more inventory space to move these things. Maybe I'll take a flower with me. I'm gonna move the rest of those crops another time. I don't have the like mental energy to deal with that right now. I don't want to have to dig everything up right now. He's doing it again. Oh my God, quick. It really is exhausting to be Goose, huh? Okay, I'm glad I got that picture. I would have been really upset if I had missed it. I just picked one of them by accident. I did not mean to do that. Okay, I tried to be really strategic about where I placed all the pumpkins to make them look like it wasn't strategic. I wanted it to feel like it was sort of randomly placed pumpkins. Unfortunately, I only have one of the white ones, which is kind of annoying. If I had like one more white pumpkin, I think it would help it look more natural, but this will do for now. And then I've got a couple of orange pumpkins left. So maybe I'll put those down here. I could go for like one more, unless we put the little orange pumpkin sign, and then I wouldn't need another one. I think on that note though, I might wrap up this video right here. We've made some really good progress. I'm really excited about how things are turning out. I'm curious to see how the map looks actually. Yeah, this is just gonna look like a big brown blob on the map because it's just a bunch of pathing, but I think that's cool. This like front bottom part of our island is really coming together a lot more. It feels more like we've got an island and not just like a big empty blank space. So in the next video, I guess we'll work a little bit more on the neighborhood and then we'll also have an update about who we find in the hunt. That hunt will be on Monday if you're gonna be around for it. So I'll link my Twitch stream down below. I'm also gonna link that Google spreadsheet that I made down below so you can see the custom designs that we're using. And of course, I'll also link my merch website down below because we have merch now. And with that, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. So have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching and for making it all the way to the end. These videos have been kind of long recently, so I apologize. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Also, there are some fake merch websites out there that are not me. So with any like social media or any merch things or anything like that, if it's me, it'll be linked on my YouTube channel. If it's not on my YouTube channel, then it's not me, if that makes sense. The real one is just lilsimsie.shop.